Welcome to the RPGBOT.Podcast. I'm Randall James, and I'm building an Astral Self monk. With me is Tyler Kempstra.
Hi, everybody. I'm building an Ascendant Dragonborn Dragon Monk dragon.
I don't know if there's enough dragons.
Yeah. Sure is.
I'm the Christopher Walken's like, hopefully get more dragon in there.
I need in my soul, and what my soul needs is more dragon.
Yeah, no, I like what you're doing. Okay. Also, Ash Eli.
I am long-suffering open hand monk.
It's an open hand monk because he's going, why?
And also so I can slap myself out of this horrible nightmare.
No, actually, okay.
Still happening.
In all sincerity, I had a lot of fun in the first half of this. I'm expecting to have a lot of fun in the second half of this. Mainly, because you're not going to make me play this character.
Exactly. It's fun to do in theory. It's less fun in practice.
Also, there's a lot of fun roleplay here. Okay, all right, here we go. So we went levels 1 through 4. We did the full tier 1 last time around. We're hopping right back in at level 5. And at level 5, what do we get? Extra attack.
Yeah.
So now instead of going bop, we can go bop, bop.
Yeah.
No. We were going bop, bop, bop. But like only once, because key doesn't grow on trees.
And then you get sleepy.
I need to sit down for a second.
So many attacks now. 4 of them. Gosh, has our martial arts die improved yet?
Nope.
I know the answer is no.
No, D6. It has gone up to
D6 now, yeah.
Ooh,
look at us.
We do as much as a short sword now. Yeah.
We also get Stunning Strike, which Stunning Strike, when it works, is actually really, really good. Okay, so let's talk it through. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, spend 1 key to attempt Stunning Strike. The target will make a con save or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
You know what a lot of creatures, especially late game, have in abundance? Constitution.
It scales really well, and that does make us all sad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Constitution saves are across the board reliably the highest saving throw, which means that at no point in your career, no matter how much you boost your wisdom, Stunning Strike will never be reliable. And that is its biggest problem. Like, the effect is obviously fantastic.
Yeah, if it goes off, it's very good, but it's almost never worth gambling. Unless you know for a fact that the creature you're fighting has garbage constitution.
No, let me ask you a question here. Melee weapon attack. Does my unarmed strike count?
Yes.
Okay, so if I successfully make an unarmed strike, so I've got a couple opportunities to hit, but then I do have to burn the key. At this point, because we're level 5, I have 5 key per short rest, so that's starting to feel better. Maybe I'm willing to gamble with some of it. That feels nice. So we talked about the optional class feature a moment ago, the key fueled attack. If I make an attack with my first attack and I use my weapon, which means I'm rolling a d8 for damage, and I'm excited about that, and then I use 1 key to attempt the Stunning Strike, whether or not that Stunning Strike fails or succeeds, I can actually use my weapon attack again.
That's correct.
If I'm taking that optional class feature. So that feels okay. Would you be better off doing Flurry of Blows? Maybe it depends on the AC of the creature. Are you likely to hit anyway or not? At least you can deal extra damage if you do get that hit.
Once again, to compare this to Pathfinder 2, Stunning Strike is a rider effect on Flurry of Blows. Just do that. Yeah, that's how you could fix this feature.
Did we get the monk? Monk was not in Player Core 1, was it?
It was not. No.
What is that going to look like in remastered?
Honestly,
because so much of that's going to have to change.
I think they're also changing some of the more cultural appropriation stuff as well.
Yeah.
They do have Key Strike in there, and I think Monk has pretty much been agreed upon to be in pretty good shape. I don't imagine they're going to change a lot about it. Yeah.
They'll have to change some names and stuff, and then we'll all be very confused when we talk about it.
That's fine. I mean, that's to be expected.
So Stunning Strike. So this is another feature that's very easy to just pour all of your key points into and then just be out of resources and then be sleepy and sad. Use it select. When it works, it's fantastic. It's not reliable because con saves tend to be high. If you're fighting bosses, if you're fighting creatures with legendary resistances, Stunning Strike is a great way to burn through legendary resistances, to lock down major enemies, to disable spellcasters. Like, it's very effective, but it's very resource hungry, so you have to use it sparingly.
But Tyler, 90% of all gamblers quit right before they make it big.
Oh no.
That's not true.
No.
That's a lie. But also, I'm a gambler, and I'm totally going to use Stunning Strike
It's
constantly.
a thing people say all the time that is bull crap, but I have heard that in Vegas said all the time, 90% of all gamblers quit right before they make it. Just like, if that's not propaganda for the house, you don't. It's a fallacious argument. It is literally a fallacious argument, and it's literally it could be. I don't think so, but it is. It could be argued that it is just propaganda for the house. That's all it is. It's just like, you could make it big on the net. The guy might fail his save next time. I do see a lot of players. Hope Springs Eternal were like, Stunning Strike. Did he fail? No. Stunning Strike. Did he fail? No. God dang it. When is he going to fail? Never. They never fail. Sorry.
I just hope somebody in the party has Mind Sliver to debuff their saves. Best you can hope for.
I need somebody else to support me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we already talked martial arts die is going up to a D6. That is exciting. Now, my unarmed strikes, I get to roll a D6 for. That feels good. Sincerely. I'm very excited about it. We have an optional class feature available to us. So, focused aim. Spend between 1 and 3 ki to increase your attack roll by 2 per ki that you gave up. So increase your attack roll anywhere from 2, 4, or 6.
You gotta really be confident in what you're doing with that attack. That attack has to matter a lot to you, because that can get expensive real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like the only way you're ever going to use this is you roll a 20 and they're like, you missed. Okay. I know if I just add 2, 4, or 6 to this, I will probably be able to make the strike. And there's no point at that point of attempting my flurry of blows or unarmed strikes, because even if those, if my next hit hits by burning the ki, it feels situational. Honestly, it feels like you're not going to use it a whole lot. If it's very hard to hit some creature, you might be better off doing this than burning more ki to miss even more with flurry of blows.
And for the same cost, like turning a miss into a hit with 1 key point is at least as good as spending that key point to add another attack, which then might miss.
But don't spend 3 key points on this. Like, why would you do that?
Much.
Unless it's like specifically an attack that has a lot of nasty riders on it and you want it to hit. Don't do that. I would understand if this was Pathfinder 2 and you get closer to a critical by spending more key, then I'm all for it. But don't do this. Don't do this.
Use it sparingly. This is another one of those things that'll trigger key-powered strikes, so you can use your weapon as your bonus action if you want to. You're not going to use this a ton, but once you've figured out, like, okay, this creature's AC is X, suddenly this becomes a lot more usable. So after like 3 or 4 attacks from people in your party, you probably have a good idea of what their AC looks like, so you can use this safely.
Use it on guarantees.
But don't burn 3 feels like a pretty good advice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for level 5. Ready to go to level 6?
Yeah.
Woo. Okay. Key empowered strikes. Now my fist are magic.
This is really nice. Like, if you're in a game with not a lot of magic items, it's entirely possible that you haven't found magic weapons. I've never been in that game, and I wouldn't want to be, but they, in theory, exist. So this makes monks one of the ways you can deal with creatures that have resistance to non-magic weapon damage.
I would also say, like, if with Flurry of Blows being a key part of the class and how the class is going to function, it would really suck, even if you had a magic weapon for your weapon, if all of your unarmed strikes were non-magic, and that was important for your setting.
Now, in one of the most recent products they released, I'm forgetting which one, there are finally hand wraps that just make your unarmed strikes plus X in magic.
That's better.
I'm going to go on a little bit of a mini rant here.
Okay.
So this whole stuff is just part of a larger problem that I have with 5th edition when it comes to like magic resistance to non-magical weapons, where it just becomes that could be an interesting feature if magic items weren't so ubiquitous that it just becomes a requirement to give this to players so that they can overcome that resistance, making it functionally a feature that is not worth engaging with. It's bad game design. It's just, as a person who got their degree in game design, it just frustrates me. It's like, if you're not going to have your players engage with creatures that are resistant to magic damage, if like by level 6, they should reliably overcome that, then why is it a feature? Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. It's doing nothing.
Yeah, it's adding taxes.
Resistance to non-magic weapon damage doesn't affect creatures' CR.
Yeah, that's fair. But
because the expectation is it does nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I hate to keep bringing up Pathfinder 2, but again, like when they engage with this, they have resistance to physical damage, which includes magic physical damage. That's the way that you engage with it, is just like, okay, so it actually makes sense. It's actually being used for something rather than just being a tax. A magic item tax is what it is, like Randall said, which is not, it's just not good game design. Anyway, rant over. Sorry.
You know what else we get at 6th level? We get a subclass feature.
Woo! What do you guys get?
It's kind of garbage.
Now I want to know what it is.
Visage of the Astral Self. So when I summon...
Say that word again? Visage. There you go. Visage.
It's visage.
I think...
Not visage. Do you speak English? I don't understand.
I think visage might actually be how you pronounce it in French.
Probably.
I'd buy that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I think I use this word in French a lot more than I use it.
But here in English, you speak French?
Very poorly. Bonjour. Yeah,
the thing that okay, that is yeah. I mean, this is the thing you got to learn about English. We take the beautiful words and we butcher them. That's how it goes.
We can't have nice things in this language.
No.
Anyway, what does this thing do?
Yeah.
Not a lot. No, honestly, not a lot. Okay, so when I summon my arms and I use my bonus action to do that, I can, if I'd like to, I could also summon the Visage. I think I can do it independently, but like it's one bonus action. It doesn't cost me anything extra to do. I can be like, oh, look, arms and a face. Let's go. Okay. It's still going to last 10 minutes, the same as previous. 3 things to go with this. One of them is kind of cool. This is the cool one. Astral Sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet. Wisdom of the Spirit, you have an advantage on insight saves, insight checks and intimidation checks. All of the energy I'm putting into charisma, you can imagine my intimidation checks are just beautiful. Okay.
So good.
When you speak, you can direct your words to a creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet of you, making it so that only that creature can hear you. Alternatively, you can amplify your voice so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear you. Fun roleplay bits, and maybe something that winds up being tactical when we're doing sneaky stuff. It's fine.
How about you, Ash?
I get also kind of a underwhelming feature. I get Wholeness of Body. Now, if you're coming from Baldur's Gate, you're like, Wholeness of Body is so good. Because in Baldur's Gate, man, is it good. It gives you an extra bonus action. It restores half your key points, and you get key points back every turn. You get 1 key point back every turn. Wow, is that good. Wholeness of Body. You get the ability to heal yourself. As an action, you regain hit points equal to 3 times your monk level. You must finish a long rest before you can use this feature again. Cool.
Yeah.
It's useful. It's not exciting. I doubt I'll use it in combat. It's going to be something I use as soon as combat's over. Just Wholeness of Body. Cool. I don't need any healing. That's it.
But you can only use it per long rest?
Correct. You can use it once.
Oof.
Yep. Wholeness of Body. So, especially if you're coming from Baldur's Gate, you are going to be massively let down by this feature because, man, did they give it a huge buff in Baldur's Gate.
Imagine, like, DM, I'm going to make a deal with you. I'm going to postpone taking this class feature for 4 more levels, and you're just going to let me use it on short rest.
I will make a deal. So, this is being recorded, so you can hold me to this. I'll make a deal with anybody who is brave enough to play an open hand monk in my games. I will let you do it with the Baldur's Gate feature because why not? Because it's not like it. Yeah, it's not like it makes the glass broken because they're already trash.
The Baldur's Gate, the Baldur's Gate rules just wind up being the 2024 rules.
That is actually kind of true. They've been taking a lot from Baldur's Gate. It's kind of funny.
They fixed all their stuff.
Baldur's Gate's better at game design than Watts.
I have to, they worked really closely with Wizards for a long time until Wizards laid off all the people they were working with. So I have to wonder if they were just like, okay, here's what we've got for the 2024 rules so far. This is probably fair.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm making a joke.
All right, I get Wings Unfurled. So when I use Step of the Wind, which is one of our key bonus action options, I can unfurl spectral draconic wings, and I gain a fly speed equal to my land speed. So we're monks, we're real fast, so I get a really good fly speed. But the wings disappear at the end of my turn. So if I need to fly up and punch somebody real good, I'll go do that and then use slow fall to fall safely.
So basically, you're Superman jumping. You're not actually flying. You're just like, whoop.
I know, yeah.
I was going to say, like, was it Dante from Devil May Cry?
Sure.
I'm going to make a demand of you, Tyler, that if you use this feature, you have to call it one-winged angel form.
Can I at least be a one-winged dragon?
Sure.
All right. That feels better for the character.
For Rolf.
So this is important for me specifically. Well, I mean, obviously I'm the only one who gets that, but this is important with Breath of the Dragon. So Breath of the Dragon is a cone. And famously, the my side of a cone is a point. The other side of the cone is a circle. When you're on the ground, it's functionally a triangle. When you're in the air, pointing down, it's a circle. And a circle is a much more useful area of effect than a triangle. So what I can do is I can fly above my enemies and drop that circle on my enemies. So my 20-foot cone is now a 20-foot diameter circle that I can use to hit enemies. Now
That's
I'm only
geometry shenanigans, and I appreciate it.
Are you sure that's right?
No, he's right about that. Yeah. That's how it works.
No, the that is physically how geometry works. I'm familiar with conic sections, but like, are you then going to do the ellipses when you're like not shooting straight down, but instead going at an angle?
I'm going to be polite and only go straight down.
Okay.
I'm not that good at geometry anymore.
I mean,
okay.
It is shenanigans that your DM might call out. It's just like, no, it's a flat cone. It doesn't become a circle. Like, okay, that's stupid, but all right.
I'm actually let's keep going.
You're going to be disappointed. The player's handbook only addresses area of effect on a 2D plane.
I think that's the cone.
No, you're looking for answers for edge cases in 5e. Have you yet to learn how 5e handles edge cases? That is to say, they don't. They don't.
Look, okay.
It's good luck.
If I can't do this, it means fireball is not a sphere, it's a disc.
I kind of assumed it was.
It's not, because you can still fireball would be absolutely useless against flying enemies. Don't rule it that way. That's a bad ruling, and everyone will hate you.
They do use the word cone, not triangle.
Exactly.
I like this version better too. I'm just surprised we're not constraining ourselves to 2D. We can keep going.
With my dragonborn dragon way of the ascendant dragon, I fly dragonfly into the air, use my breath weapon down. Now I'm using the dragon breath from Breath of the Dragon, and also the dragon breath from being a dragonborn. Both of those allow me to replace an attack during my attack action with a breath weapon, which means I can now bonus action, step the wind, fly into the air, and do 2 breath weapons down on my enemies.
That's pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty rad. Now you're having fun as a monk.
Yeah.
That's
you know how much damage those do in total?
Not that much.
4d6.
Yeah.
I did all that.
You know what you could also do? Haste. Now you can breath weapon 4 times.
Yeah. Well, 3 times, because haste still only lets you make the 1 attack.
1 attack, yeah. Okay, so
5. I'm not certain I can replace that one.
Hey, you're almost at fireball range with that 66. You're almost at fireball range.
I can do that a number of times per day, equal to my proficiency bonus.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Hey,
like that's more than fireball.
You're having more fun than most monks, so it's something.
Yeah. I'm just hugging people.
Yeah, and after I pull that, I land in the middle of all of these people who hate me.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be rough for you, buddy.
Yeah, it really is.
Alternatively, you could just go Irakokra and just continue to fly. Although you would lose the Dragonborn breath weapon.
I would.
But I believe Dragonborn get a feat that allows them to fly, don't they?
Gem Dragon, Dragonborn get a feature that lets them fly for like 1 minute a day.
Well, isn't there a Dragonborn specific feat though? It's not Gem Dragon.
I don't think there is. I always forget those, man. Dragon.
Delta in the chat. No, it's the wings, not the feet that let them fly.
Thank you, Delta.
No, Dragonborn have Dragon Fear, which lets you turn your breath weapon into a fear effect, and Dragon Hide, which gives you 13 plus dex
they got
AC.
wings.
You said Dragon Hide, and my immediate thought was like crouching down.
Don't look at
Can't
me.
see
Don't
me.
look at me.
Sorry. Okay. Cool subclass feature. Do you have anything else to share? You got a lot.
And that was just one feature. It's the tactics that change. Like, I'm going to talk about this because the monk we had in our Icewind Dale campaign was an Ascendant Dragon monk. And every single time he would look at Breath of the Dragon and say, like, I can't think of a single reason to use this. And I kept trying, like, buddy, there are 4 dudes in front of you. They're right there. They're all going to fit into that cone. It's going to be better than Flurry of Blows, I promise. Just breathe off them. Never did. Never once.
It was his first TTRPG.
That's true. That's true.
He's doing a lot better now.
He is.
He's wrecking my world now.
Yeah.
He's
now
playing a wizard.
he's our wizard and just counterspells everything. It's so
It makes me very sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ranted before about how much I don't like counterspell.
Yeah.
So apologies for that.
Also at level 6, and Ash, you're going to be really excited about this. Unarmored speed is now plus 15 feet.
Yay!
So it went from 10 to 15, 5 extra feet for you.
I can now go 55 feet unmodified every round.
Yep.
That's great.
Or I could go 110 feet if I use my tabaxi feature without dashing. If I dash, it gets crazy. It gets so crazy.
At level 7, we get evasion. This is actually great. This is sincerely great, and we're not even great for a monk. It's just great.
It's just a good feature, yeah.
All right.
Wow,
so
it only took us 7 levels to get our first really great feature.
All right. So
martial arts is good. Ish.
Okay. I'm just going to describe evasion now, and we're not going to engage with you, Tyler.
Oh.
Okay. If you would be making a dexterity saving throw, such that if you succeeded, you would take half damage, then on success, you'll take no damage. And under that same condition, if you fail, you'll take half damage. So instead of taking full or half damage, you'll take half or no damage. And that's great. So instead of taking full or half damage, you'll take half or no damage. And that's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of dex save spells in 5e, so this is just a solid feature. It was solid for the rogue. Yeah, it was solid for the rogue, and it's solid for the monk too. Glad we got here.
We're now so cool that not only do we not look at explosions, we also don't take damage from them.
Yeah,
hopefully.
And now we can. Now if we were normal human beings, this would be the point where we would multi-class and never look back.
Yeah.
All right. We also get stillness of mind at level 7. You can spend an action to end a charmed or frightened effect.
Yeah,
cool.
Which is it's cool. Sure.
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah, sure.
Could be great.
Could be.
Now notice if I burn my action for that, then I don't get attack or extra attack.
Yep, accurate. Which means you can't do martial arts or flurry of blows. Or you can't even do key empowered attack because it doesn't cost key.
Yeah.
Yep, or key fueled attack. Sorry.
Yeah. At level 8, we get an ASI or a feat.
Bumping my wisdom.
I'm maxing out my wisdom.
Well, yeah, it makes sense that Randall would go all wisdom. Like, I'm eyeballing feats and just like, can something give me a +1? Like, there's
not +1, but if you want to do more damage, just pick the Gift of the Dragon or Gift of the Giants. Those have fun rider effects.
Yeah, man, I need a half feat though, so that I'll eventually get to both 20 dexterity and 20 wisdom.
I think Gift of the Gem Dragon allows you to do +1, doesn't it?
That's true. You know, it's also a good reaction because I'm gonna get hit a lot because I'm making everyone angry with my presence. So yeah, all right, sure. Gift of the Gem Dragon. I'll take a +1 wisdom. That feels fine. Sure.
Feeling good and great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
At level 12, I'll take Chef, get another +1 wisdom, and then I can eat some snacks when I feel sad. I'm playing a monk, and I'm eating my feelings.
I'm having fun. I'm totally having fun.
I need those temporary hit points. Me and that D8 hit die.
I'm a man.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. We're now leveled 9. We're going to get unarmored movement improvement. You can now run on vertical surfaces and across liquids.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah. I mean, Ash is just running like 300 feet up the sides of buildings.
Yeah.
It's neat. Doesn't really affect the game all that much, but it's neat.
Yep.
Level 10, purity of body, immune to diseases or poisons.
Yeah.
Poison.
Now, okay, I have to double check. Does it give us immunity to poison damage? Now, it just says immunity to disease and poison. It's not explicit. I'm pretty sure it's intended to also give you an immunity to poison damage, even though it specifically say. Boy, I think I just mangled that sentence, but
I know what you're trying to say.
yeah, jeez. All right, what else do we get, Randall?
At level 10, unarmored movement is going to go up to plus 20 feet. So we're all becoming very fast.
Yeah.
Ash, some of us are faster than others, and that's great.
Yep.
All right, so this is the end of tier 2. What does a typical turn in combat look like for all of us?
Okay, I'll go first because I'm very simple. I have 10 ki, and what I'm going to do with my ki is this. I'm going to use a bonus action when I get my big arms. Okay, I'm going to attempt to... what was the order? I remember... Okay, I swear I have read the RPGBOT grappling handbook, so give me a second to try to recall this. I'm first going to use my big arms to shove someone. I'm going to push him. I'm going to try to get him knocked on the ground.
I'm a push.
Okay, I'm going to succeed on that. Don't ask questions. How am I going to succeed? I'm rolling with wisdom, and I've got it to 20, and I'm proficient because I took athletics way back when. Yeah. That's going to be great. So I'm going to push them. I'm going to succeed. Then, while they're down, I'm going to grapple them. But I've already used my bonus action for this turn. But the next turn, I'm going to beat this grappled, prone person monster so hard with all of my little punches.
Yeah.
And that's what combat looks for me. Like, first I grab. If I've got somebody that's doing something like spike growth, I'll do that too. I'll run them back and forth. Like, I'll burn my movement doing that. And then I'll just go back to the punch and just...
Yeah.
Okay. And that's how I monk.
Solid monk.
Solid monk.
How about you, Ash?
With my 60 movement speed, I am just realistically running in, punch. I'm going to punch him. Instead of pushing, I'm going to try to push him over with my flurry. If he doesn't get pushed over, I run back. Or if there's a lot of guys, I run in, slap a guy, run out, go to another guy, slap another guy, run out, and then flurry of blows the last guy, and then run out. So I've just hit 3 people and just, y'all can suck.
Wait, okay, flurry of blows. Do you have to use flurry of blows immediately after making the attack? Can you run to another?
I don't think so.
You can always break up attacks with movement.
Yeah, let me just double check the wording on flurry of blows.
Actually, you keep going. I remember reading something and thinking it's weird that I have to do these things back to back, but I'm going to try to go find it.
Hold on. Yeah, flurry of blows. It's immediately after you make an attack. So I think Randall's right.
You have to declare the action. You don't have to take the attacks necessarily immediately.
Okay,
after
I could see it go either way. It really depends on how your DM rolls it. But I'd be fine with splitting up the attacks. I feel like that's fine.
Wait, Tyler, are you making the argument that immediately after you, I'm going to read the language. Flurry of blows. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Are you arguing that I should be able to take the attack action, burn the key for the unarmed strikes, run to something else, and then make my 2 unarmed strikes as my bonus action?
Yeah, the combat rules specify that you can break up multiple attacks on your turn with movement. You might not be able to take other actions in between them. So like flurry of blows, I would say you can't take other actions during flurry of blows other than like moving around. But like you've already used your action, your bonus action. What else are you going to do?
Wait. Say what you just said again, Tyler. So
you couldn't take other actions in the middle of the flurry of blows action. Like you must complete that thing before you do anything else. But there's really nothing else you can do on your turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. But the general rules for breaking up your movement do allow you to move between attacks if you have multiple attacks.
That surprises me. We can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one time where 5e is better, arguably, than Pathfinder 2, and the fact that I can just move, attack, move, attack, move, attack. I can't really do that in Pathfinder 2.
I like the PF2 structure, though, of like...
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm just saying this is the one edge case where the fact that movement is not an action works in your favor. Specifically in this and nothing else.
Yeah.
It's such an edge case, but that is legitimate. That and Swashbuckler Rogue are the way to do this. Is you just go in, strike, move, go in, strike, move again.
Yep.
So
Sage Advice agrees with what you're saying, and that makes me sad.
Okay.
So
why does that make
Tyler
you
is
sad?
right.
It's makes monks cooler. What are you talking about?
That's fair.
You
Okay.
want them to stay and
They
duke it
get
out.
so-
I understand.
They get so little. Let them have this, man.
I think that language is dumb then. Like, I think just say.
I agree.
Just say after. Why say immediately after? It doesn't. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I talked about my tactics changing at level 6 when I could jump, like fly into the air, breathe fire, and then fall and be punched. Nothing has changed for me. My proficiency bonus has probably gotten better. Our martial arts die has hopefully gotten better. Have we hit D8 yet? I don't think we have.
Let's see.
No,
Nope.
it's a level.
Level 11. Next level.
So yeah, my tactics have not changed since level 6. Look at me go. So successful.
Look at me now, Ma.
All right, level 11. Everybody gets another subclass feature. What does everybody get?
I get Tranquility. Beginning at 11th level, you can enter a special meditation that surrounds you with an aura of peace. At the end of a long rest, you gain the effect of a sanctuary spell that lasts until the start of your next long rest. The spell can end early as normal. The saving throw DC for the spell is equal to 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
First level spell.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Arguably, I could just have my cleric cast it on me. It's really not that great, especially since you don't get it back after. Like, it'd be one thing if it, like, after you break it up, if you then spend another round not attacking, it comes back and it lasts for. It's like it lasts until your next long rest. Yeah, that's if I don't get into a fight with anything.
Yeah.
So, because immediately, unless I want to just sit there doing nothing, I'm gonna attack because it's the only thing I can do as a monk.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
How about you, Randall?
So I got the arms of my astral self previously. I got the visage of my astral self last time. This time around, I'm going to get the whole body to connect everything. That's what's happening. So I have to burn a key to get the arms. I have to burn a key to get the visage. If I burn those 2 key when I use the bonus action, I can also for free get the body. So basically, it's 2 key, get all 3. That's the BOGO deal that WotC's offering me here. When I do this, I get 2 things from this. Deflect energy. When you take acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, or thunder damage, you can use your reaction to deflect it. When you do so, the damage you take is reduced by 1d10 plus your wisdom modifier. So it's very similar to Deflect Missile. I don't get to add my monk level to it, which, come on, why not? Like, let's just be consistent. Let's do it. But yeah, I have energy coming in. I have damage coming in. If I have my reaction still, I can diminish the damage. That's cool. Yeah. It's fine. Empowered Arms. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a target with the arms of the astral self, you can deal an extra damage to the target equal to your martial arts die. Notice it isn't roll your martial arts die. It is, at this point, we have a D8. I get to add 8 to that arm attack. So that feels...
No, that's not right.
Not how that works. It
that's
doesn't
not how
say
you interpret that?
No, it's worded specifically so you roll the martial arts die and add the result of that roll as a bonus. It's not you deal extra damage equal to martial arts die. It's there specifically so you can't multiply it on crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, they're double hurting me? I can't multiply.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Are you sad yet? Do you hate monks?
Remember, monks aren't allowed
good.
to have nice things.
Yeah,
I thought I read real good.
Every time you think that you have a cool feature as a monk, you have to double check it and realize, oh, this is actually garbage and I am sad and angry now. Cool.
Damage.
Why did I pick this class again?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm less excited about Empowered Arms now.
Thanks. I hate it. Yeah.
You still get a damage bonus and stuff, I guess.
It's like hitting 3 times on a flurry of blows.
Yeah. All right, I get Aspect of the Worm.
As in the gross earthworm, or as in the dragon worm?
The worm with a Y.
Aspect of the worm. I can do the worm now.
This is my vertical worm.
What if WotC just threw out all pretense and just gave the middle finger to the monk and was like, Aspect of the worm, you can now breakdance the worm move. That's it. That's the only feature.
But when you do that, you can move up to half your movement speed.
Yeah, all right. Bonus action? Sure, why not?
All
right. So level 11 is actually really good for me. So our damage die goes from D6 to D8. my dragon breath, my dragon breath adds another die, and my ascendant dragon breath adds another die. So like my fly up in the air and breathe on things tactic gets a lot better at this level, and that makes me happy. In addition, I get Aspect of the Worm, which lets me create an aura with a 10-foot radius around myself as a bonus action. So that means like no martial arts, no flurry of blows on that turn. It lasts for 1 minute. I can do this once per day, or I can spend 3 ki to do it again. And I get 2 choices. 1, I can have a frightful presence, and then every turn I can, as a bonus action, be like, you're scared, you're scared, you're scared, and they're frightened of me for a full minute, but they can repeat the save. So like, it's fine. It's a okay fear effect, but it's a good way to like, oh, I'm fighting a boss. Every turn I'm going to try and kill their legendary resistances. And if I manage to make them frightened, great, fight's a lot easier. The other option is resistance. I can give myself and all allies within 10 feet of me resistance to any of the dragon damage types. So acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison. That's pretty good. Like if we're fighting a dragon or something like that, I can be like, all right, everybody crowd around me. I've got evasion. I'm going to be fine, but I'm going to give all of you resistance. Then just protect all my friends. Yeah, do something useful for someone else for once.
Mm-hmm.
And that's level 11.
Ash, did you?
Yeah, the sanctuary thing.
Yeah.
It was extremely underwhelming.
Yeah,
feature.
I was a little, okay. That's
Forgot
right. You were
about
going to
it.
say more.
It was
We
so
forgot about it
memorable that
almost
you just
immediately.
forgot about it
Yeah.
immediately.
I thought there'd be more. Okay.
Nope,
No,
that's
cool.
it.
No.
That's all I get.
Well, everybody, we're at level 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know we said it a second ago. Let's just double say it. Our martial arts die is now a D8.
Yeah.
Now we're at level 12. At 11, that happened. Now we're at 12.
Yes.
So ASIs are feats.
Yep. I'm going to take Chef because it lets me get a +1 wisdom boost. So I get up to 18 wisdom, and then I can eat the snacks for temporary hit points. And after I spend a whole lot of time having people punch me, I can get extra healing when I take a short rest and spend a hit die. And you know what? I'm going to use that monk proficiency in a set of artisan's tools. I'm going to get chef tools, so I get +1 on every hit die. So just like, I'm going to get hurt a lot and be sad. I need the healing and the temporary HP. How about you guys?
I'm going to go Strike of the Giants.
Okay.
Now, there's a few ways I could go with this. If I plan to end the path of Strike of the Giants here, I could just go for damage and do Fire Strike, which would give my melee attacks an extra 1d10. It's pretty good.
Okay, now do you have the prerequisites, martial weapon proficiency, or
I'm
giant?
going to say I'm giant found thing. That's what I'm going.
Sure. All right, that's reasonable.
So Cloud Strike is what I'm thinking if I keep going. It's the least amount of damage, but it does give me some cool features, especially when I go for Guile of the Cloud Giant later.
Yeah.
So Cloud Strike, an extra d4 of damage. It's decent. It's fun. And if the target's a creature, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you become invisible to it until the start of your next turn. It's just, it's fun. I'm just very annoying on the battlefield now. Now you see me, now you don't, and now I'm over here.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I'm getting. What about you guys?
All right, I'm going to go for skill expert. I'm going to increase my dex by 1. I'm not sure what skill I'm going to take proficiency in because I don't really care. I am here for expertise in athletics, so I can grapple even harder.
Makes
Good
sense.
choice.
Double proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. A level 13. God, why? Tongue of the Sun and Moon. We gain proficiency in all languages.
You mean I get the thing that the wizard could cast so many levels ago?
It's
Well, you can
permanent.
do it at will.
Yeah.
Sure. But again, it's a ritual spell that my wizard could cast at any time.
Oh, tongues isn't. Comprehend languages is, but tongues isn't. But regardless, I'm with you. Like,
Yeah.
why this on a monk?
And
They've got,
arguably, how often do you use tongues? Like, I use comprehend languages way more. Because, like, again, reading old texts and stuff, that's what comprehend languages is for. And that's the only time I've ever encountered language. I've never gone to a place where it's been like, oh no, I can't understand what anybody's saying. This is a problem. I wish that happened more.
Common.
Yeah, I wish that happened more, but realistically it doesn't because the DM doesn't want to have to deal with that. And I understand that. I'm not disparaging anybody who doesn't want to do that. But it's just like, because you're not doing that, it makes this feature in particular extremely useless.
Yeah. Also, the whole 8 charisma and no social skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be understood by anyone. It doesn't mean they're going to understand me.
Yeah, and with a feature like Tongue of the Sun and Moon, it sounds like you get like command that you can cast at will or something like that, or something cool. But it's like, no, you just know all the languages and are a huge nerd.
What does the sun and the moon have to do with language?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Like tongue of the biblioteca? Like that would have been.
Tongue of the biblioteca. Mi amo tipo en la araña discoteca, muñeca.
Well, now we need to link community in the show notes.
All right.
Always good. Always good.
Level 14, Diamond Soul. This one's legitimately good. It'd be good for anyone.
It's why people play Monk. To get to this point. So
Finally.
yes, we finally get something really, really good.
So we're proficient on all saving throws.
Yep, it's pretty great.
And then when you fail, you got it.
Yeah, when you fail, you can spend a key point and re-roll it and get the second result. Just a very good feature. It sucks if we get it at level 14, past the point where most campaigns end. But hey, we got here eventually.
Yeah. But Eva Bruin's coming?
Yeah.
That's true. It'll be good for... No, well, who am I kidding? The monk is still going to be the weakest party member in that campaign.
We're saying it's coming. By the time you listen to this podcast, if you're listening to it, unless you're part of the Discord community and part of the live stream, it's already here. You can go get it. There's a link in the show notes.
True.
The digital one will be here, not the physical.
I
mean, this probably won't
when
come
Dan gets this episode out. Yeah.
But there's a link in the show notes. Just go. That's what when you click a link. That's what it sounds like.
Fair enough.
It's on my
that noise.
Level 15. That's what I meant to say. Level 15. Timeless body. Roleplay wise, I don't suffer from the effects of aging. So like I can still get old. I will still die of old age, but I will be super spry right up into the moment that happens. I won't be
This is another feature that is worthless. It's just...
Wait, no. It gets better. Listen. Okay, so mechanically why it's important, I no longer need food or water. That's great, right?
You realize a lot of get that at level 1, right? They get that level 1.
Like 3 races.
Enough that this doesn't make this a good feature.
I know.
Especially for 15th level. And the other thing is, like, this feels like a holdover from 3.5 when aging mechanics were a much bigger part of the game.
Yeah.
There is no aging mechanic. I think there's maybe one in one of the supplements where your character gets aged. Congratulations, if you're 15th level and you encountered this CR3 creature, you will be immune to its effects. Hooray!
There was a time dragon.
Yeah, that's fair. A time dragon, Okay, so when you're fighting a time dragon, you will be immune to some of its effects. Fair enough.
Probably still going to kill you.
But that is such a niche campaign-specific feature that it's just so not worth it. It's so not worth it. It would be fine if it was an addition to something that was actually good. But instead, this is the problem that I have with a lot of monk features, is a lot of the monk features are just for RP and nothing else.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, why else would you be playing a monk?
I don't know. It's clearly not to have it's clearly not to have a good time, because I don't see that happening.
I don't know. I'm over here having a good time breathing fire on everything.
Fair enough. You're the only one.
I know.
I mean, I'm having a good time running in and beating, slapping people and running out, but that's all I'm doing. And that can get old after a while.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my violent hugs.
But again, all the stuff we could probably conceivably do and do better on other classes. Like you could play a sorcerer and just give yourself dragon's breath.
Yeah.
Randall, you could just play a barbarian or a fighter that specializes in grappling.
So as a sorcerer, and I think I was getting like a little bit of DM kindness when I don't think it all checked out. That's what I'm trying to say. But I would reach into a bag of tricks and I would hope that I got 2 small creatures. I didn't always. Sometimes I got big creatures, but I would hope for 2 small creatures that I could put on my shoulders. And then as a sorcerer, I would twin spell Dragon's Breath and I'd touch them. And then on their turn, I would have fire turrets on my shoulders and I could just like...
Yeah.
That was probably more fun than what Tyler's doing, jumping over people and breathing on them.
Objectively, yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, so you could do that. I could also realistically have more fun and do kind of what I'm doing here with the swashbuckler rogue. So, I won't be as fast, but I'd probably still have more fun as a swashbuckler rogue if I'm being honest.
All right. Level 16, another ASI or feat. What are folks doing?
Bumping my dexterity.
I think I'm going to max my wisdom. I'm at 18 dexterity, 20 wisdom, 16 con. So I'm doing okay.
I'm at 18 dex, 18 wisdom, and I think like 16 cons.
So pretty okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about taking mobile.
Taking what?
mobile as a feat.
Copycat. You copycat.
Because here's my thought. Like, I'm to the point now where I think I can grapple pretty reliably. So I'm hoping someone in the party is doing something that I can cheese grade up.
Yeah.
So more movement's better.
Agreed.
Fair enough.
By this level, like all your spellcasters are going to have so many area control effects. Like even just Spirit Guardians. Like you grab them, you walk them into Spirit Guardians, you walk them out, and they take damage. And then the cleric walks onto them on their turn, they take damage, and then the cleric walks away. And like you double the efficiency of Spirit Guardians.
Okay, if there is spike growth down, I'm legitimately wondering, would I be better off taking the dash action to continue cheese grading than I would actually using my attacks on the thing that I have grappled to try to punch it?
Yes. Yes, you would.
That's great. That's great.
Yep.
Cool. Let's keep going. Yep. You folks do.
+2 wisdom, +2 dex for Ash. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty quick.
Level 17?
Yeah.
Hey,
we're
guess what, guys? Now. We have a D10 for our martial arts type, finally.
And finally drop that spear. All right.
And I'm up to 65 speed now as well, so that's fun.
Real fast. My breath weapon does 3d10 damage. That's nice.
That's nice.
Like if I can hit 2 creatures, that's more damage than I could possibly do with my unarmed strikes. If I hit 3, like I am golden. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we get our last monastic feature here.
Sure do. What is it?
I get the iconic Quivering Palm, which is a fun feature. Maybe not the most strong, but also just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Which is I can hit, whenever I hit someone with an unarmed strike, I can spend 3 key points, and I have these vibrations on them that last a number of days equal to my monk level. So conceivably, I could just come up to someone and slap them and just have the key points and then just leave it there for 17 days and just end it whenever I want to. I could just be reading. It's like, oh yeah, that guy. There we go. Let's take care of him. When I do so, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it's reduced to 0 hit points, which is very good. If it succeeds, it takes 10d10 necrotic damage. Less good, but still not bad.
It's a lot.
It does target the worst save, but if you are like fighting a spellcaster, this is a death sentence for the spellcaster. It's just like, bye. You're fighting a lich. Just hope you roll well there, buddy.
The only problem with it is it takes an action to activate it, and then it takes an action to apply it, and then an action to activate it later.
It's actually part of an attack. So
is it? Oh, yeah. You're right.
So the first time is it's just part of your attack to do. Yeah. It does take an action, but that action could be 10d10 necrotic, deal 10d10 necrotic damage baseline, not halved, or it just kills them. So still pretty good and pretty good in the action economy favor. But yeah, like if you're fighting a caster or something, this is brutal. Just have if you know you're going to do it, have your bard or someone do the, what is it called? Mind spike?
Mind sliver
to give them disadvantage on the save, and you're golden. And there's a reason why open hand monk is more popular than the rest. It's because of this feature. It's actually a pretty good feature. Sucks that it comes at 17th level, so you'll never see it. But if you are able to get that in Viva Vecna, for instance, this will be fun. It'll be a fun feature. Imagine killing Vecna with this. That would be insane. That would be great.
That would be.
Feels pretty good.
All right, how about you, Randall?
Okay.
Oh, that bad?
It's fine.
Okay.
So, awakened astral self. So we described previously, I could spend 2 key to get my arms, my face, my body.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I can spend 5 key to also get my arms, my face, and my body. But then I get 2 additional effects if I spend those extra 3 key.
Okay.
Armor of the Spirit, you gain a +2 bonus to your armor class.
Okay. That's good. I mean, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
I've probably already got a pretty high AC at this point, but what's a little more? I mean, not super high. I'm still dying, but, and then I get Astral Barrage. Whenever you use the extra attack feature to attack twice, you can instead attack 3 times if all of those attacks are made with your astral arms.
That's pretty great.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's fun. Yeah. I get an extra potential D10 damage.
3 attacks plus flurry of blows. That's 5 attacks. That's pretty great.
But what I'm saying though, I had 4, and then what I just did is I spent 3 extra key to get 1 extra D10 plus yada yada.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I would make the trade, but I can see the.
Yeah, if the combat lasts for 3 rounds, it's probably going to make sense. I mean, what I'm excited about is now, like, okay, what do? a shove, a grab, a punch.
Yeah.
And I've already used my bonus action. But then the next turn, I just punch. And then I great.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Those are my tactics.
All right. I get Ascendant Aspect. My Draconic Spirit reaches its peak. I've reached peak dragon, guys. When I use my breath weapon, I can spend an extra key point to make it even better. So I get my PB uses per day, which is up to 6 now because we hit proficiency bonus 6 at level 17. So I can spend an extra key point to add another damage die. So it's now 4d10. And also increase it to a 60-foot cone or a 90-foot line, which means I can make that great big circle way bigger. So bigger AoE, more damage, but it does add a key point cost, so I won't do that all the time. I'll do it often, not all the time. And then I also get Blind Sight out to 10 feet, which is pretty great, and Explosive Fury. When you activate your aspect of the worm, Draconic Fury explodes from you. Choose any number of creatures you can see within your aura. Each of those creatures must succeed on a dexterity saving throw against your key save DC or take 3d10 dragon element damage. So like when I activate my cool aura thing as a bonus action, I get a little bit of extra damage, and that's fine. Yeah. So like my tactics don't change a whole lot. I just get better at what I'm already doing, basically.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, still the exact same tactics, just flying in the air, breathing on people.
Yeah. My tactics have changed a little bit. Now I'm punching people, doing quivering palm on them, and running away. So. Who's ready for level 18 and the last speed boost we get, which was a plus 30. So you guys can go plus 60. I could go plus 70. I could go 70 feet. Woo!
It's real good.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay, so we also get Empty Body here, and Empty Body is nuts. Like, this is what makes super high level monks interesting, because until now, it's mostly just been punching and like flavor on top of the punching. Empty Body is nuts. It takes an action, you spend 4 key points, and you become invisible for 1 minute. So this does cost a key point, so if you have the key-fueled attack optional feature, you can do an attack as a bonus action. But you become invisible as the effect, not as the spell. Now, crucially, invisibility, the spell, is what breaks when you attack. So invisibility, the effect, does not have that limitation, which means you as a monk can still run around and punch things while being invisible for a full minute. On top of that, you have resistance to all damage.
Yeah.
Including custard.
That's true. Just invisibly win cupcake eating contests. Yes.
I'm already turning invisible to creatures, so...
But it's only one creature, and you have to hit them first. Yeah.
But realistically, I'm going to be doing it against every creature. Like I said, I run in, punch, save, run out, run in, punch another guy, save.
I mean, PB times per day.
True.
Yeah. So, Empty Body. Like, this is like, okay, it is monk time. I'm getting an advantage on all my attacks. All attacks against me are going to have disadvantage. I have resistance to all damage. I have evasion. So like if I somehow fail a dexterity save against area damage, you're taking like a quarter of the actual damage. So just Empty Body's real good. Honestly, if you're going to spend key on anything in a fight, Empty Body, and then just resort to martial arts and just straight up punches for the rest of the encounter, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah, I think people misjudge that feature. They're like, oh, I turn invisible, but then it breaks as soon as I attack. That's garbage. But they're misunderstanding how invisibility works. It's actually a pretty good feature.
Exactly.
The other half of it is pretty bad. It's
astral projection.
It's 8 key to do it. Which, have you ever astral projected in a game before? I haven't.
No, but I've only been in like 2 campaigns that were high enough level that it was even an option.
But what is the point? I don't understand. Like,
you go explore the outer planes in relative safety. It's really cool that they can do it. It's really thematic.
Or your DM's a jerk and puts an astral dreadnought in your path who can snip your silvery cord, and now you're dead. So.
That's true.
That would solve our monk problem.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. I've gotten 18 levels only to be killed by an astral dreadnought one-shotting me. I can finally play something else.
Shoot. Delta has pointed out you get resistance to all damage but force. Thank you for correcting me, Delta.
But how often do you come across force?
Only when players use it.
It's only disintegrate and like magic missile, and that's pretty much it.
There are a bunch of monsters that add force damage on top of their attacks, like all of
True.
the demon princes we talked about last episode.
Yeah. I mean, don't use this against. You shouldn't use this against demon princes anyway because they have true sight, so it's absolutely useless. So don't use this against demon princes. You're
fine.
Like,
I'll just spam them with the stunning fist then. Got all this key. Got 18 key finally.
It's 19 ability score
19 the final ability score improvement. I'm gonna max my wisdom, so I've got 20 dex, 20 wisdom.
Didn't you already max your wisdom? I thought you did that last level.
No, I did a couple of half feats to get it up to 18.
Oh, gotcha.
How about you, Ash?
I'm going Guile of the Cloud Giant, which I can bump up my constitution, which is good. And when a creature you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to give yourself resistance to that attack damage and then teleport to an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet of you. You can use this reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish the long rest. So now I have made myself the DM's number one enemy because it's just like, come back here. I finally caught up with you. I'm going to hit you. Oh, now I'm over here. You can't catch me, DM. Sorry. I have just made myself so annoying to the DM to the point where he will never target me with anything ever, which is what I want. Thank you. Please do not target me. I am squishy as hell.
Force gauge.
Don't do that to me. Don't you do that to me. I will scream.
I know. How about you, Randall?
Oh. Yeah.
Also,
done.
I will say in response to your force cage, I have Diamond Soul, so good luck with that.
It doesn't allow a save.
I thought it did. I thought you got a deck save.
I can't remember.
Otherwise, that's such a dumb spell.
It is a dumb spell. If I remember right, it doesn't allow a save. I might be wrong.
Let me see. Force cage.
We're all looking it up right now.
When you guys a spell, you don't get it. Yeah, no, you don't get a saving throw. You get a charisma saving throw to try to get out of it.
Really weird.
Creature in cage can't leave it by non-magical means. Okay. So yeah, if the creature tries teleportation, which I don't have, if nobody hits me, how dare you? I will make you pay for this, DM. My next character is going to be a revenge character specifically to make your life a living hell. So don't do that to me.
Just high charisma and teleportation. That's all I've got.
Yeah. AKA all of my players in all of my games, because that's what it feels like. All of my players are charisma-based casters that use teleportation. Actually, in the game I ran last night, all of my players decided to take winged boots, which is there was this whole really thing where I had them walking on I had this map set up where they were walking on a tightrope over a lake of acid, and it's just like, we all have winged boots, so we're good. I'm like,
problem solved.
Cool.
Delta in the chat. Astral project out of the cage and just hope to die so you can
finally play a better class.
Just astral project to the other side of the room and be like, round 2.
Or alternatively, I could say to DM, while I'm in this force cage doing nothing, can I commit seppuku? Please?
It only lasts an hour. Calm down.
An hour is the whole battle, Tyler. What are you talking about?
That's fair.
The whole battle. This whole battle, me doing nothing but sticking my thumbs up my butt. So can I at least have some agency in how I go out? I've played 19 levels. I have played 19 levels of this garbage class, and the DM won't let me do my one cool thing because I was having too much fun with this garbage class, and now they've shut me down and put me in a timeout. I would like to have some agency and do one thing that I can actually have mastery over, and that is to kill myself so I can play a non-garbage class. Thank you. I'm out.
Hey, folks, content warning, suicide, apparently. Sorry.
It was fantasy suicide. Hey, great news. Speaking of which, we're level 20 now, and what we get here is going to make you so I couldn't.
We're perfect. We're perfect now.
I hate it so much.
It's
my god. This is the worst.
Terrible.
This is the worst capstone feature of any class in this freaking game.
There's bad ones. There are bad ones. The sorcerer was very bad. This is worse.
When I read this feature when I was first learning D&D, I'm not kidding you, I took the book and threw it across the room because I was so angry. I was like, this is such garbage.
Let's tell people so they can be angry with us, because right now, like, we're wallowing, but let everyone come with us.
Into
perfect
the wallow.
self. When you roll initiative and you have no key remaining, you get 4 key.
Yeah, that's enough to activate empty body.
you're a level 20. You start every day with 20 key.
Yeah.
And you have found yourself in a combat situation. You're rolling initiative and you have no key. You're going to get 4. I remember my subclass capstone, what I got at level 17. I need 5 to activate it. I can't activate it with this thing.
Yeah, no, it's legitimately a slap to the face. It's not, you get 4 key points back every time you roll initiative if you don't have max, which would in itself be a massive improvement. It's you have to first go through all of your key back, and now we're going to give you the equivalent of the participation award.
Did you roll initiative with 1 key?
Nope.
Dang.
Unfortunate. Too bad.
You better find a way to ditch that key before you roll initiative, or I guess screw you. God, this feature is so bad.
Let's fix this right now.
Yeah.
If you have less than 10, you have 10.
Yes, that's better.
I'm going to offer you something different. Bear with me. When you roll initiative, if you have no key, you now have 4 key. And then every turn after that, if you begin your turn with no key, you now have 2 key.
That's great. Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Or
that's great. I'm not going to tell you where I stole it from.
Where'd you steal it from?
I literally can't tell you.
Oh, is it from the 2024 rules?
Well, no, I won't be able to tell you that. But we don't actually know where they're going to land on that. But boy, this is going to feel really fun in like a week.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's way better. Because, God, this feature is it makes me so mad.
I know.
As angry as I got with the Warlock one, this legitimately makes me angry. It's like, you're telling me the Paladin gets to become an avatar of death.
Yeah.
And I get 4 key points back if I have none.
And then you can use empty body and become invisible and leave.
And that's it. That's all I can do is I can just do empty body. And I'm like, cool, I'm done. Bye.
I mean, is that the capstone?
I'm leaving.
Like, is that actually what they were trying to do? Is like, hey, one more opportunity for empty body, because that was pretty good. You liked that back then when I gave it to you before, right? What if you got to use that again right now?
Yeah, I'm going to use it, and then I'm going to abandon the party. That's what I'm doing. That's the only time I would use this. Is like, well, I can't do anything else anymore, so I guess I'm out of here. Bye.
Did the monk leave? Honestly, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
They're always invisible in combat.
But what's very funny is that it's not enough for Randall to use his capstone subclass.
Yeah. God, that's so disappointing.
So that's so hilarious. How bad that is.
It feels mean. It's like they did it on purpose.
It feels
just
legitimately mean.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can't go back to the excuses like, well, this was before Astrobot. They designed Astrobody after knowing that this was the capstone, and still they decided we only want you to use it this very rarely.
Yeah.
Screw you. God.
Actually, when did Astral Self come in?
I'm pretty sure it was Tasha's.
It was.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we done? Did we make it?
No,
Can we finally leave this garbage
we
class?
survived to level 20. I don't know if our characters did.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was a monk, I would go out of my way to try to get the DM to kill me. But realistically, I would survive until level 20 and just be like, why am I not dead yet? Because seriously.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, this week we have a question of the week. Our question of the week comes to us from @thegorosaur. Do your spouses, partners, sickos play tabletop games with you? Did you introduce them to it? Any pitfalls or suggestions on the process? And a corollary question, what about the kids? How young would you go for the players, for DMs? How hand-wavy do you make the game for them?
Wow, this is literally a question that is not made for me because I do not have kids and I do not have a significant other. So you two have fun with this question. I'm going to go over here and drink a bit after that horror show that I just had to go through.
So I worked at a music shop for like a year while I was in college. And one of the guys that I worked there with, really, really amazing guitarist, good performer generally. And occasionally he would get that it's like, oh, hey, like, you know, we're trying to get another guitarist for our band. And every time the idea of forming a band came up, he was immediately like, man, like, I don't want to deal with a band. Being in a band is like having 3 girlfriends. Like it's and I feel like doing a podcast is kind of like being in a band.
Are you saying that we're your girlfriends, Randall?
A little bit, yeah. I'm saying we can be your significant others for the purpose of this question.
So what'd you get me for our anniversary? It's coming up in a few weeks.
It is. Okay, you're going to be excited about this. Lean in, come in.
Yeah.
I worked with Tyler. We spent a lot of time thinking about it. A digital copy of Eve of Ruin.
You shouldn't. Girls, get you a man like Randall. I'm not treating you guys like my significant others because we don't actually play D&D together. So
that's fair.
I would love
the secret. Tyler, answer the question.
Yeah,
I would love to play D&D with you guys at some point, but we're in different areas of the country. So.
Yeah,
and when we get together, we podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is like playing a tabletop game.
Yeah.
No, Randall's right though. We don't actively play any tabletop RPGs with our spouses. Neither of them are super into role-playing games, like more specifically D&D. Like my wife Amy at least is just not super into D&D. Like she doesn't enjoy a lot of the crunchy aspects. She doesn't super mind the play acting stuff. She has expressed interest in a couple of games. Like we've talked about doing the Doctor Who RPG, which I'm pretty sure, it's still right over my shoulder. I still need to review that for them. A couple other games she's expressed interest in. We have played one really, really fun game of D&D that Randall ran. We had a good time.
That was great.
You should see if she would be into Powered by the Apocalypse. It's real easy to pick up. It's popular with people who don't like crunchy stuff and D&D. It's like you get a character sheet that tells you exactly what you can do, and it's all about play acting, depending on the hack in question. Like that's the great thing about Powered by the Apocalypse is there is a hack for everybody. Like one that I've found is pretty popular with people who don't play a lot of D&D is Monster Hearts, where you are playing like a monster like a werewolf or a vampire or a ghost in a high school, and the whole goal is to get someone to prom, and it's just a fun like party game type of thing. So maybe something to look into.
Yeah. Could be good.
I might actually try Monster Hearts with her. That sounds like she might.
I think your wife would like Monster Hearts, if I'm being honest. Based on everything you've told me about her, I think she would like it.
Now, she has come right out and told me, like, Tyler, I don't know if D&D is the problem, but I definitely can't play D&D with you.
I've heard her say that.
I don't blame her because I feel like you're kind of an insufferable person at the D&D table. If I'm being honest.
No, he's not.
I'm a
he's
delight.
Great. To the point where like he could help people. He can help people do a lot of better things. He will hold it until you make the same mistake for like the 8th time, and finally he will just gently be like, "Hey, are you familiar with this obvious thing you should be doing?" And when the person says, "No, I've never heard of that," it's like, "Oh, you should take a look. You might like that." And that is all the pushing he does. And you can see the veins in his forehead every time. He's just
that's the thing is like, I mean, the few times when I've pitched like a not optimized character on this podcast to Tyler, I can see him be like, "You're going with that?
Flip this table."
Oh, no, you don't flip the table.
Do you know where you are, sir?
No, you're just like, brand. "Oh, you're going with that? Okay, interesting, interesting choice. I want to murder this person right now."
Oh gosh,
I don't know if you intend it that way, but that's the feeling that comes off of you when I do that, and it's very fun for me. But I can understand why that would maybe not be so fun for your wife.
Yeah, Rocco in the chat. Tyler's problem was having to play alongside me and Random for a long time, and John. Like our group, very min-maxy. Like we were in sync for the most part. And every once in a while, someone would show up with an unoptimized character and then die and be like, "Well, yeah, obviously."
Yeah, it really depends on the group that you're in.
Yeah, she has said we know a lot of other people who aren't me and Randall who, if they DM'd for us, she would be willing to play. It's like, oh, fine, all right.
Well, I mean,
my
she clearly
game went great though.
Yeah, she enjoyed Randall's DM style, so maybe you should just have Randall run more games for her.
Maybe any one of our convention friends, like I know some of you listen to this podcast, like Amy will play D&D with you if you ask her. I just might not be invited.
I spend all the time with him. I don't want to do this with him too.
That is true. All right, the corollary question, what about kids? Yes, we play with our kids. Randall's older boys are actually really good at it. Our younger kids, like we'll play with them like maybe once a year at this point, but they're getting old enough that they could do it more often. So yeah, like the youngest of the crew is 5. She turned 6 in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I need to give her a swing at it. I don't think she actually has played yet because she is the youngest and she is wild.
Yeah. They like just, all right, they love the goofy voices and keeping it simple. Like part of the question was how hand wavy do you get with it? if we're doing something like D&D, I bring it way down. We've done animal adventures with them from Steamforged. Yeah. And they thought that was a lot of fun. They enjoyed it. Tyler has played No Thank You Eva with them, and they all loved that. So actually, Peyton, this was gotten as a gift for my daughter. And this is one that we need to pull back out and do with them again. Yeah. My older boys think like young high school age. You know, they play D&D, they DM for their friends in like a club setting. They're actually really starting to like Pathfinder though. And so we're finding more and more opportunity to do like Pathfinder one shots. The hardest part is making like time for a regular game.
Yeah. Pathfinder 2, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
You can't just say Pathfinder because it will make me think of Pathfinder 1 and I start to get cold sweats. So please don't have your boys be doing Pathfinder 1.
Some smart advice somewhere in there.
I have lots of fond memories of Pathfinder First Edition. But they're probably going to stay.
I currently play in a Pathfinder 1 game. It's fine. There are parts of it that I enjoy, and there are parts of it that really, really frustrate me, but I'm not going to go into that right now.
I should also take this opportunity to point out, like, hey, folks, so Ash gave us a real clever answer in there. Ash is single, folks.
No, don't do this. Don't you do this. Don't you play matchmaker for me. I don't need this.
Fine.
I appreciate the sentiment, but no.
Podcasting isn't, it's not just.
I'm not gonna date someone who found me through the podcast because that just feels like an imbalanced power dynamic. That feels bad.
That implies
that feels very healthy.
Yeah,
it feels like a very healthy way to think about that, Ash. I don't know if I support that manner of thinking.
Why? It's a legitimate manner of thinking. I don't want to date my fan. That's an instant power dynamic. Some people might be okay, and I have heard of those relationships working out, but for me, it makes me uncomfortable. Legitimately, I have heard of some of that happening. Like, there's at least one YouTuber I know who met his wife. She was a fan of his on Vine, and they started dating, and they actually have a pretty healthy relationship, from what I can tell. So it can happen, but it's just not so. It makes me uncomfortable. So
that's okay. Yeah. It's good to have
boundaries.
Yeah. I guess me doing this doesn't give us much on the pod. Huh?
The visual gag. Yeah.
You know what else is great to have? Leisure Illuminati Hail.
Hail.
I'm Randall James. You'll find me.
Do I have enough key points for this?
Probably not. We're getting pretty long in a session here, so think your help. I'm Randall James. You'll find me at amateurjack.com and on Twitter and Instagram at jackamateur.
I'm Tyler Campstra. You'll find me on RPGBOT.net, Facebook and Twitter, RPGBOT.net, and most other socials as RPGBot. And there's my dog in the background.
Thanks. I'm Charles Barkley.
Hi, Charlie. And I'm Ash Sheila. You can find me not playing Monk on Twitter at Graven Ashes or on YouTube at Ash Raven Media. If you want me to run a game for you, which you can play Monk if you want to. I'm not going to stop you.
Leave your friends behind.
You can leave your friends because your friends don't monk. Because your friends don't monk, and if they don't monk, then they're no friends of mine. But yes, if you want to hire me to run one of your games, just find me on startplaying.games, link in the description.
So when Tyler was doing his matchmaking thing, what I thought he was about to say is like, Ash can run games for you and your spouse. I'm like, that's great, Tyler, you're going a wonderful place. And then he went that direction. I'm like, that's not.
That would have been so much better.
If you're looking for somebody to run a game for you and your spouse, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to go to the corollary here.
Let's do the outro. Yeah?
If you've enjoyed the show, please rate and review us on Apple Podcast and rate us on Spotify or your favorite podcast app. It's a quick, free way to support the podcast and helps us to reach new listeners. You'll find links in the show notes. You'll find affiliate links or source books and other materials linked in the show notes, as well as on RPGBOT.net. Following these links helps us to make this show happen every week. If your question should be the question of the week next week, please email podcast@RPGBOT.net or message us on Twitter at RPGBOT.net. Please also consider supporting us on Patreon, where you can find all kinds of great rewards. At any tier, you'll get early access to RPGBOT content and polls for future content. At our $3 tiers, you enjoy your choice of ad-free access to RPGBOT.net or ad-free podcast episodes and access to live stream podcast recordings. At our $5 tiers and above, you'll get all of that, plus access to the RPGBOT.Discord. You'll find us at patreon.com/RPGBOT.
I hate you both so much.
That's fair.
Delta, to answer your question, relationship mechanics episode soon? No, never. We're never doing that.
I can't.
That's a no subject.
Yeah, I sincerely cannot roleplay romance. If you ask my wife, I can't flirt in real life either.
That seems accurate.
Yeah, my wife has repeatedly, we've walked away from a conversation with some person, and she's told me, you handled that really well. I'm like, that completely normal conversation that we just had with someone, they were flirting with you in front of me, Tyler. I'm like, oh, huh.
That sounds like me too. I'm vaguely autistic, so I can't tell when someone is flirting with me.
Here, or if they're just offering extra guac.
You want the episode on that, Delta? Here it is. Here's a quick rundown. Have a discussion. If two players are into it, or if your player wants to romance one of your NPCs, they can approach you. You talk about it. You set boundaries. You make sure expectations are in play. And like with anything else, you keep in-character drama separate from out-of-character drama. That's the episode. Yeah. That's all you need to know.
Also, understand the tables X cards as well, because just because the two of you are good for it, maybe doesn't mean everybody else is.
Yeah, it's a discussion that you need to have with the whole table, and it could be that you just hey, we're going to do these one-on-one date sessions or something. But yeah, just like with anything else, talk to your group, talk to your DM, and or the player that you are planning on romancing before you do anything. Do not do surprise romance. Not flirting. Sure, everybody flirts, but don't make it go past that. Okay, so apparently Tyler can't hear us, so we're just going to say goodbye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.